Alright, let's go. This tool, VidCurate Alpha, is actually built for creating playlists within YouTube. It creates 3 or 4 different types of playlists within YouTube. But we quickly found out that we can turn it into a really good research tool, and that's what I like to use it for most of all these days. Although I still do playlists with it quite often. Its main purpose for me as its creator is the research. It's got some phenomenal tools in here, and probably I'm going to add a lot more to it as well over time. Now, I've done a seed keyword search in here. Okay, I put in the seed keyword, or seed topic search I should say, and the seed topic I've chosen here is marketing hacks. And when you see these results in here, we can see the thumbnails, etc. So it's just easier to work with. That's why I like working with this particular tool. But also you can see the headlines, and we can see as well some data, some stats, some real traffic information, some real user behavior signals information, like how many views it's had, how many likes, dislikes, comments. That interactivity is recorded, and we know, looking at this, and we can immediately see the thumbnail, you know, and try to evaluate what the success behind it is, or why it's not been successful. Okay, so we can get some good information. This is such a great tool for that purpose, but you can do this inside YouTube as well, so you don't need this tool. But what I will do for people who are part of the 30-day challenge, we have a light version. I'll keep that offer open. We opened that offer up actually about 2 weeks ago. I will keep that offer open during the 30-day challenge as well, so you can get the light version of this for $97, which is good enough to do this part I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so anyway, what I want to do from here is I have these results. I've got rid of 12 results that were either not in English, or they were just not suitable for the purpose of what I wanted to do. And what I want to do now is I just want to draw your attention to some things, and then I'm going to show you a little task that I want you to do, okay, so that you know how to break this down, and so that by the end of this, that you have some topics, some subtopics, even the keywords that you're going to be using by the end of this session. Okay, so what I see first when I'm in here is that we have opportunities to break this down into subtopics. Okay, the subtopics, for example, could be like social media hacks. Don't forget I started with marketing hacks, so we can see social media hacks is an opportunity. Low budget marketing hacks is an opportunity. Okay, growth hacker marketing hacks. Okay, social media engagement hacks, that's a different thing from just social media. That's gone more precise. That's actually a very, very, very good one. Whether we could get the traffic for it, I don't know, but this lady has managed to get, if it is this lady, I don't know, 23,000 views. So we can see it's got some likes, it's got some interactivity. It looks like it's something that people resonate with. Okay, come down a little bit more. Facebook marketing hacks, proven marketing hacks. Let's see, we've got email marketing hacks, digital marketing hacks, affiliate marketing hacks, and you can see that we can get some ideas from this point. Okay, now something else I want to draw your attention to as well is that at the end of these titles, some of these titles have got like benefit driven modifiers. Okay, let's call them benefit driven modifiers. For example, Neil Patel here has got 7 social media hacks. Okay, and then he has a benefit driven modifier, which is, or phrase, which is, that will make your business grow faster. Okay, this one is for e-commerce entrepreneurs. Come down a little bit more. This one, hacks, tips and strategies. Come down a little bit more. That will help you to dominate. Come down a little bit more. To make money online. Come down a little bit more. To increase your click-through rate and boost sales that you cannot afford to miss, etc. You can see how all that starts to pan out. Okay, so here's a little trick. Okay, here's a little trick that I do. I use a Chrome extension called Sticky Notes. Now, Sticky Notes is actually an app. It works in the background, and when you activate it, you can actually make your notes stay on top. Okay, so for example, if I click on the M here, you can see it's red. Now if I click over here, it's going to disappear. And that's kind of annoying. That's kind of what happens when you're working with like a TXT file or something like that. Okay, if I click on M one more time and click on the red here, you can see that when I click over here, it stays on top, so it's easy to work with. Okay, so you can see I've already started to do these subtopics. Okay, I've got a lot of subtopics in here, and then I've got these sort of end modifier phrases. Okay, for want of a better term, I'll call them end modifier phrases, but you know what they are. Things like to help you to dominate, that will explode your traffic, that you cannot afford to miss, that actually work, that work really well, etc., etc. Now what I also do as well is I go out and read these titles. I read the titles because it tells me a lot of things. I'll give you an example, okay? And this is why I don't like to use just lists of sort of words that people say that they're actually words that make people pay attention, etc. I find the words that make me pay attention from here, and it can tell me a lot. Okay, so let me just give you an example of what I see here. Okay, so this first title here is 7 little known marketing hacks for 2020. I could probably tell you half a dozen things about this that I spot just off the top of my head. Okay, so first of all, he's got a number in there that increases click-through rates. Okay, having a number increases click-through rates. An odd number, strangely enough, increases click-through rates even more. Okay, this is data-driven information. If you ever get a chance to go and watch a Brian Dean video about copywriting, you will recognize some of the stuff I'm telling you here, which is why I learned it. Okay, where I learned it. Second thing is he has got the words little known marketing hacks. Little known marketing hacks. What does that do for somebody reading that? It creates an information gap. It creates a curiosity. So it's got a number, it's got an information gap. You can see how that can be pretty powerful, yeah? So that's the second thing. Third thing that I've noticed. Next thing is he's got 2020. So people on YouTube, they want up-to-date information, especially about marketing strategies, marketing hacks, marketing strategies. People want to know that it's up-to-date because things change so fast in the marketing niche. So having 2020 in there is probably a good thing. Now the word hacks itself is actually a very, very good thing because it tells people that it's kind of like a cheat sheet, or it's like a strategy that you've managed to find a secret for. Okay, and people like secrets, people like those manipulations, especially when it gets them more traffic and can convert that traffic for them. Okay, so marketing hacks, little known, number 7 for 2020. You can see how that works. Okay, and he's got a very, very short title as well. I can see why he didn't add more. Okay, it's a very, very good title. It's a shame that he didn't get more traffic from it so far. This was in March. He deserved much more traffic just for the title. Anyway, that's the kind of things I'm looking at. So I read the titles, and here's what I see when I read the titles. I notice things that I call pop words. I'm sure they've got a proper there's proper terminology for it. I don't know. I'm not that much into copywriting beyond what I just read and watch videos now and again. Okay, but pop words for me are words that make you pay attention. Okay, so words that make me personally pay attention. Now when I'm going through this and I'm reading this, I start to notice pop words. Okay, so things like, apart from the word hacks, which is immediately a pop word, I start to notice words like proven, new. People like new stuff. Explode, 5-minute, algorithm, secret, hack secrets, tips, etc. Okay, so when we scroll down, you can start to see these in here, and basically these are words that make me stop and pay attention. Okay, and that's kind of interesting to note and to make a note of, because if somebody's talking about algorithm hacks and you think, oh, that's unusual, I haven't come across that before, it makes you pay attention. So it makes you want to see, okay, what else is this about? And then she has the number, she has the odd number, she has the word hacks in here, and then she has the benefit driven end modifier to get more people to see and engage with your post. Okay, she could probably have made that shorter, but it's actually pretty decent, and she's got 95,000 views. I can see why that's worked. Okay, that word algorithm, I would imagine, well, for me it made me pay attention. I would imagine that made a lot of people pay attention and therefore click through, which increased the view count, which increased the interactivity as well. Okay, research hacks, that's kind of interesting. To find unlimited ideas, that's kind of good as well. Let's see what else. explode your traffic. Okay, 4 Pinterest hacks that will explode your traffic. If you've been around internet marketing for any length of time and you don't know huge amounts about Pinterest, you've probably heard that Pinterest is really, really good for traffic, especially for bloggers. Okay, even if you don't know why, you haven't bothered to dig into it yet. I'll use the terminology yet because we are all at the stage of yet with a lot of this kind of stuff that we haven't yet got into. You know, some things that people swear by. And this is one of them for me, actually, for the Pinterest. And so that immediately makes me stop and pay attention. So what I want you to do from this is to do your own search with the seed keyword, okay? And do exactly the same as what I've done here. Make a note of the subtopics, okay? And make a note of these end modifiers. These are gold, okay? And then read each one again and start to take out the pop words, the words that make you pay attention. You want to take a note of these, and you should have something like this at the end. And then in video 2, we will start to look at a particular topic. We will start to dig into that particular topic, and we will do a separate sticky note. And this is going to be for the subtopic, okay? And this subtopic, what we are going to do is we're going to map out our first checklist, and we're even going to have the keywords that we're going to use by the end of this as well. Okay, I'll see you in that video. Thank you for watching.